on the reconsideration of the Electoral Act amendment has been adopted by the House, but for emphasis' sake, I need to state categorically that what was adopted, what was considered and adopted by the House was only one clause, and that was clause 84(2). And that was a clause to do with direct and indirect primaries. No other clause in the Electoral Act amendment was considered or adopted.
A political party that adopts the system of indirect primaries for the choice of its candidate shall adopt the procedure outlined below. A. In the case of nomination to the position of presidential candidate, a political party shall hold special conventions in each of the 36 states of the Federation and FCT. Then, that is for direct. So, where delegates shall vote, for each of the aspirants at designated centers in each state capital on specified dates. Mr. Chairman, if you go further, a national convention shall be held for the ratification. So you don't elect at the national conventions. The election of the presidential candidates will remain at the various state levels. That is what this English says, sir. And it is not the way the primaries have been held. This is not the intent of the Electoral Act that has been passed, that was referred back to us to consider the inclusion, to give Nigerians the option of direct or indirect. This still negates the principles of what we have always done here. And it is my suspicion, Mr. Chairman, that it is intended for this Electoral Act not to be signed. These are all obstacles that have been put on the way of Nigerians to actually determine who governs them so that they can provide effective leadership. Mr. Chairman, we have to take all these clauses one after the other and allow members to make inputs.
Thank you very much.
Chairman.
As a seasoned legislator,